Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students, you are welcome back to the continuation of our e-learning program. So this is the second period for week 2. Second period for week 2. In our last lesson, we discussed about the definition of Venn diagram. The definition of Venn diagram. We also mentioned some symbols and their meaning. Then we discussed about the union of sets. So today, inshallah, we want to look at intersection of sets. Intersection of sets. The intersection of two sets is a third set, which includes all those elements which are in both of the first two sets. The symbol used for intersection is this, that is in form of N. In form of N. Let us look at a typical example. Now, example 1. If set A has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 as its elements, and set B has 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 has its own elements, then A intersection B is 2 and 4. Why is it 2 and 4? If you look at set A, you will see that set A has 2 and set B also has 2 as their elements. You also see that 4 is in set A, 4 is in set B. Other elements apart from these two cannot be found in both sets. So it means that it is only 2 and 4 that are common to both sets A and B, and that is their intersection. That is their intersection. So A intersection B will be 2 and then 4. Are we together? So it means that intersection is what they have in common. What is common to both sets is what we are trying to discuss as the intersection, or what we call as intersection of sets. Are we together? Can we move forward? Now let us look at example 2. Let set U has 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10 as its element. Is that clear? As its element. That U is a universal set. That this set U is what? A universal set. Is that clear? Now set A. Set A is odd numbers up to 9. Odd numbers up to 9. Odd numbers up to 9. Is that clear? Set B is number less than 7. Number less than 7. Are we together? Now, we are now asked to write out the numbers of the following. 1. A intersection B. 2. U intersection B. 3. A intersection U. Now, the solution. From the question, set A is odd numbers up to 12. Up to 9, sorry. Odd numbers up to 9. The odd numbers up to 9 is 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Then set B is number less than 7. Number less than 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Are we together? But the universal set is 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10. Are we together? This means that we can say that in question 1, what is A intersection B? A intersection B is what we can find in A and then B. What you can find in A and B. What we can find in A and B is 1, 3, and 5. Therefore, A intersection B is 1, 3, and 5. Are we together? Now, question 2. That is, what are the elements that you can find in the universal set intersection B? That is U intersection B. Is that clear? Now we can find 1. Is that clear? We can find 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Is that clear? So that is U intersection B. So these are the elements that you can find in U intersection B. Now, what is A intersection U? That is the element that you can find in A and U. They are 1, 3, 5, 7, and then we have 9. Are we together? Do you all understand this? Do you understand it? Alhamdulillah. Can we move forward? Now, let us look at the third example. The members of a debating team form a universal set C, where C is Ade, Baba, Daudu, Grace, Mariam, Muhammad, Rose, Shola, Shukura, Tayo. If A is student whose name ends and B is students with 4-lettered names, and C is students whose name begins with S. List set A, Roman figure 1, A intersection B, Roman figure 2, A intersection C, Roman figure 3, B intersection C, Roman figure 4, A intersection E, and Roman figure 5, C intersection E. Now, solution. A, from the question, our A is students whose names end in A. Students whose names end with A. Is that clear? Look at Ade, Baba, Daudu, Grace, Mariam, Muhammad, Rose, Shola, Shukura. Can you see it? Now, from this, we can see that the names that end with letter A are Baba, Shola, Shukura. So set A has its elements as Baba, Shola, and Shukura. Now, set B. Students with 4-lettered names. Students with 4-lettered names. From here, we can see that Baba has 4 letters, Rose has 4 letters, Shola has 4 letters, Tayo has 4 letters. So, that is why set B contains Baba, Rose, Shola, and Tayo as its elements. Are we together? Then, students whose names begins with S. Students whose name begins with S. Ade does not begin with S. Baba does not begin with S. But those that begins with S is Shola and Shukura. So that is why we are having set C as Shola and Shukra as their elements. Now let us concentrate on these three sets now. Roman figure 1. What is A intersection B? That is what you can find in A and B. What you can find in A and B. Is that clear? We can find Baba in set A and set B. Can you see it? Can you see? We can find Shola in set A and set B. Are we together? It means that A intersection B is Baba and Shola. Are we together? Are we together? Now, Roman figure 2, question 2. What is A intersection C? A intersection C. That is what you can find in set A and set C at the same time. Now, in set A and C, we can find Shola, we can also find what? Shukra. Is that clear? So A intersection C is Shola and Shukra. Are we together, students? Are we together? So alhamdulillah that we are together. Can I move forward? Okay. Let's look at the third question. B intersection C. B intersection C. B intersection C. That is what you can find in B and what? And C together. Is that clear? And the only one that we can find here is what? Is Shola. Is what? Is Shola. Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? So alhamdulillah. So the fourth one is A intersection E. That E there is the universal set. Is the universal set. The universal set is Ade, Baba, Dauda, Grace, Mariam, Muhammad, Rose, Shola, Shukra, and Tayo. Can you see it very well? So, it means that what we can find in set A and the universal set is Baba, Shola, and Shukra. Are we together? Baba, Shola, and Shukra. Now let us look at set C. Set C has Shola and Shukra as its element. Are we together? So C intersection the universal set will be what? Will be what? Shola and Shukra. Are we together, students? Are we together? So it means that the intersection is of two sets is what you can find in the first and the second set. Is what we call the intersection. That is what they have in common. Are we together? What they have in common. Is that clear? So that is where we are going to stop for today. But so far, we have been able to define intersection of set as the set which is the third set, which includes all those elements which are in both of the first two sets. And the symbol is given as N. And we give 3 examples on it. Are we together? So inshallah, this is where we are going to stop for today. So by next class, inshallah, we want to look at complement of sets. Want to look at complement of sets. Is that clear? At complement of sets. Are we together? Are we together? So please go to your new general mathematics senior secondary book 1 and your mathematics senior secondary book 1 also. Look at the exercise under it. Try as much as possible to attend it. As I usually tell my students that when you practice mathematics every day, it will become a part and parcel of you later. Try as much as possible to work mathematics at least 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day. When you are acquainted with it, you are going to, inshallah, you are going to become a mathematician, and it will be part and parcel of you. Is that clear? So please, students, try as much as possible to stay safe. So we meet again in the next lesson. I say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.